Behold, it is the ultimate stocking stuffer for the burgeoning hiking fan in your life. Surviving the Trail, packed to the brim with all the knowledge any hiker wishes they would have had from the start.
Yes, so here to talk about what you can learn from this book and why it's being called Hiking Empowerment, we have author Dr. Rob Scanlon. Appreciate your time. Good morning.
I appreciate you having me on. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, of course, hiking, a big deal here in our neck of the woods here, something to do really all year round. With that said, tell us why you wrote this book and why you feel like it's so important.
It was actually out of a moral obligation. As well, whether the hiking community realizes it or not, we are actually in a crisis mode. It's sort of a mounting crisis. And what I mean is every week in North America, an average of 10 hikers die and more than 200 need rescue, most from circumstances they could have prevented. And the core 5-6 issues are dehydration, hypothermia, heat injury, falling, drowning, and getting lost. And so on the one hand, we have a lot of hikers that are showing up, not really knowing or appreciating the perils that are ahead and how to mitigate their risk. And on the other side, we have a dwindling number of mountain rescuers who are out there ready to take people out. And the mounting evidence shows that the increasing number of search and rescues calls are getting us into a crisis mode. So the only way to break this cycle is every hiker to show up just mastering, controlling the factors that they can control, which is their hydration, how they dress, how they approach the weather, how they cross streams, and really coming with a bulletproof navigation plan such that they themselves don't end up in that circumstance. So I simply just assembled all the information, did the shortcut for everyone, focused approach on everything you need to know, everything you need to do.
Yeah, well, I think you also touch on a great point, which is that sometimes we think about, if we're going to go out for days and days and days, you need that survival guide. And some people might say, well, I'm not one of those,
I'm just doing a day hike.
Really hardcore backcountry hikers. I'm just going on a day hike. But some of these issues can arise on any length of trail, and you never know when that problem is going to become an emergency.
Absolutely. There's plenty of things that happen a quarter of a mile from the parking lot.
Yeah. So how does this guide kind of differ from some of those books that are more geared towards survival?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so if you look at the timeline of hiking, survival happens on the back end, when you've fallen into these traps. And it's very important to know survival skills because you never know what happens. There are plenty of things that can happen that we can prevent, but the vast majority being that they are preventable. It is very complementary to whatever survival skills you might know to do the things that are likely to get you back home in one piece and not have to get into that survival scenario in the first place.
Yeah.
Plenty of people come prepared, but lots of people are coming unprepared just simply because there's not a lot of direction out there. And so again, out of moral obligation, knowing all the things that we should be doing and seeing these headlines just occurring one after another about the same themes, I felt obligated to at least write something. I didn't know it was going to end up in a book. I was hoping it would, but thankfully my agent saw value in that, and thankfully Falcon Guides really saw value in having this book out there.
Yeah, well, again, in our neck of the woods here throughout the Pacific Northwest, that is a very topical conversation to be a part of there. Dr. Scanlon, thank you so much for your time. Really do appreciate you joining us here on Move It Monday.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, take care. And again, Surviving the Trail out now wherever you get your books. You can find a link to get your own copy on Coin.